What is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel. Another glorious Monday morning. I'm starting to enjoy these Mondays since I got there. For the last 2 weeks I've had Mondays off, so I've been able to have a leisurely start to the day, take it over for a walk, and a nice chilled breakfast at the usual Monday morning meeting. Now we're off to train. As ever, actually I'm slightly ahead of the usual schedule, and today made me think about switching things up in training. I'm still going to do a double session today, so some intervals later, but maybe slightly longer. I did go for my usual 10k on Saturday, and thankfully the blister on my left foot held up. Besides the last 2k, it got a bit sore, but today it seems to be a bit more healed after just a lazy day yesterday. So we are just on the way now to hit a lower body strength session with maybe some added conditioning. Not sure yet. Not sure whether to do like a little conditioning piece, 2 or 3 movements, or just an EMO of some kind. I'm thinking sort of burpees, because I've not done them because I've sort of focused on the Wednesday upper body session with that being on that bench program. But now I've done that, I'm sort of a bit more free to add in more upper body work on a Monday, if that makes sense. So I can start getting a little bit more specific with training. So yeah, watch out for this bus, he can go. He wasn't even paying attention. So yeah, let's get to the gym and into the squats. Hopefully I'll find this microphone figured out. It turns out that the cable wasn't fully in, which caused an issue in the distance record to the left hand side when using this mic. But anyway, that was the first set of squats. I decided to mix things up this week and jump 5 kilos, as I'm dropping down to 6 reps, but I'm going to keep the volume relatively similar and go for 5 sets of 6 to the 4 sets of 8. And first set moved pretty well, as it always does, because that's when I'm feeling fresh. And yeah, going to see how it goes. Probably show you set 5, no point showing you all of them, but moving pretty well so far. And then similar thing with deadlifts, I think with a bigger jump but lower the reps again. So that's resting still 3 minutes, still feeling pretty good. So let's see how the rest of these sets go. And that is all 5 sets done. All moved pretty well. I think everything all felt pretty easy, pretty fast. Now, mainly to the last few weeks I've been doing my squats sort of as fast as I can, just to help that rate of force production, but not sacrificing form for speed. And still need to take a second or 2 between reps just to re-brace, and I find I'm sort of almost holding my breath for the whole entire set, which isn't a bad thing. I'm still taking a little breathe out at the top of each one. But yeah, I moved pretty well, so that's promising. Not sure whether to jump 5 kilos again next week or keep it at 2.5. We're going to have a little break now. Toilet break, so I was running this up in the last 2 sets. Glad I was feeling very full, more like coffee this morning. So quick toilet break and then on to some deadlifts. And that is set my deadlifts done. I feel like I've maybe gone a bit heavier than I should have. I should have kept that 2.5 kilo jump, because these are a little bit harder than I thought they would be or should be. Again, that's probably just fatigue from the squats I've just done, but feeling okay. That dynamic start definitely helping. That raising hips, sort of loading hamstrings first, getting that stretch reflex, dropping down into start position and going from there straight away. Again, it's taken a while to get that over the last few weeks. It's slowly getting better each time, but I'm going to go for 4 more sets, so 5 by 5. I think 4 reps a set is just a weird number in terms of reps, and I think it's too soon for 3s because the weight is not heavy enough for them yet. So let's go. Then I'll probably show you set 3 and set 5 just to compare speed and how well they are moving. So that is deadlifts done. Oh, you're a bit wonky there, let's fix that. Yeah, so fastest 5 done. Get a bit of a mixed bag in terms of the reps. Some reps felt pretty solid and easy, some reps were a bit of a struggle. And I think I was mainly issue with that is because the belts, I kept moving it up and down, couldn't quite find the right class between 3 and 4. I used 3 for the squat and then 4 for the squats. That's it come through. I think I've lost a bit of inches around the midriff, so it's hard to gauge where the belt should be. I feel like I almost forgot how to brace during deadlifts, but something to work on at least. But yeah, I've come upstairs for a little conditioning piece. I always tend to overdo the conditioning, but today I'm keeping it simple. Keeping the lunges in there, so reverse lunges. Just adding some burpees. We're going to do a minute of each with 30 seconds rest between for 4 or 5 rounds. So it should be about 20 minutes or so. So yeah, let's get into that. Nothing crazy, just going to go a nice steady pace and just see how many reps we can get. Use as a baseline for the future. Since I had a bit of time to just chill out, I got all my work done. I thought I'd bring Odin out for another run while there's still some daylight left. It's lovely, don't know if you can quite see it. Bit of a pink and blue sky, lovely little sun to hopefully I'll get out for a run while it's still bright. But speaking of like hybrid training, I was watching Hunter McIntyre and how he says he hardly trains sort of high rocks specific, even leading up to an event. He sort of still works just, I know I'm not comparing myself to him, like he's on a completely different level to me and most people, but he just trains his lifting and just does all this sort of cardio stuff like biking, running, all that kind of stuff almost separate, which is, I've always been stuck trying to sort of, I don't know if pigeonholing, come on, is the right word, like trying to shoehorn myself into this specific person, this niche for YouTube. But at the minute I'm enjoying my training of having my running and lifting separately, which is sort of the definition of hybrid. People have been getting that mix up recently, and I've mentioned to a few guys in the gym how I really like hybrid training, because if I'm busy working and I can't get to the gym or I've not got much time, I can just put my shoes on, go out for a run, and sort of that's my session done for the day. It leaves me, I think I actually get more of a rush from running now than I do lifting, unless it's a really good session like today. And yeah, just dead simple. I really feel I'm in a good place with training at the minute. So I lift 3 times a week, making good progress there. Running 3 times a week, making okay progress. It's feeling a bit easier each week, but I just feel the focus is more on so the lifting progress. I'm still kind of bulking in a way, recovering from lifting, so it's obviously more body weight will mean slower runs, but I'm considering sort of slowing down the eating and bumping up the conditioning like in today's session. But yeah, I just feel like hybrid training, I think this is sort of my style of training for the foreseeable. It's certainly the next couple of years with getting high rocks done. And yeah, I've always liked this kind of lifting and being fit, being able to go and do things. Like when I was powerlifting, doing these walks, then I'd probably be out of breath and I wouldn't want to do 2 long walks a day, but I actually want to go with them and get on these walks and start going for hikes like I mentioned is one of my goals. So once it gets a bit drier, actually it was meant to snow here this weekend, so hopefully it doesn't, but no walks planned anyway for that. But yeah, it would be nice to start getting some chips in with him. Anyway, I'm rambling. Gonna finish this walk and probably, what time is it now? 4:05. No, 4:45. So I'll probably run in the next 45 minutes and hopefully at least getting some daylight, so I'm not being blinded by cars and their headlights. And now it's time to go for a run. I'm going to make sure I'm nice and wrapped up for this one because it is very cold outside, so I'm going to run in these nice warm gloves. And I'm also going to wear, rather than a hat, picked up the wrong cap. I'm going to wear a cap rather than a hat because I feel when I get sweaty, I just want to slide off and roll up my head. But going for the usual, I was going to switch things up, but I like the 10 by 400. I was thinking of maybe going for 800s. But I think I'll stick with the 400s for at least the next couple of weeks. Maybe switch to doing some longer distance work on my threshold days instead of just going for time, and keep the start of the week those shorter distance, more sprint intervals. But hopefully my blister stays intact for these. I've not tried any intervals on it since, I think it was the interposition that actually caused it. I don't know, maybe this could be the reason why it's blistered, but hopefully it survives. And I think I'm going to treat myself to a bath after the run, so I will get ready, have some beta alanine, and then update you all after the runs. The running. Doesn't that look lovely? I've been looking forward to this bath ever since this morning, and I had the idea, but the only thing is that I always forget is that we have to use the shower to fill up because the tap there for the bath tap broke off. We were adjusting this because the shower head comes loose and it fell, knocked it off, so you have to use the shower to fill the bath. It takes a little bit longer, but it's still worth it. And in today's bath, this is the usual combo of the Radox muscle soak and the Epsom bath salts, the magnesium salts. After a bath with those, it's quite dangerous holding the camera over the bath. It just makes me feel nice and relaxed and just chilled for the evening because training is done for the day. So I can have this, then feast, but then I've still got loads of calories left. And I've also realised on that run why I got the blister. Because I realised I was a lazy runner, not doing the heel to toe strikes, more just sort of top of the foot, which is why it was sort of landing and rubbing. And who'd have thought actually heel to toe made me go a little bit faster. The intervals today were tough, given today's lower body session being a little bit heavier than last week, but still good sessions nonetheless. So I'm going to finish this video up here. It's been a solid day of training. Look forward to getting out tomorrow for another run. Might take a drone out, get some shots for the social medias. Yeah, if you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you're new, smash subscribe. As always, I will see you in the next one, which will be my new upper body session, which I'm still programming. This has got, it's like getting those shots in the bath with it steaming up. So I'm not sure what to do for upper body sessions, but it'll be a lot of hypertrophy work given last week's testing. So I will see you all in the next one. Peace.